This is Will. We're heading to Cheaha. We're gonna do, I guess, 28 miles. And what is today, man? The 4th of February. And I think we're gonna have some good days. It's supposed to be sunny every day. I think the lows probably 28, 26, something like that. The highs lower to mid 50s. So looking forward to a good time. 4 good days of some good backpacking. All right, Will, you ready, brother? As ready as you'll ever be. Leaving the Cheaha trailhead. Pretty cool out here, pretty windy. We'll get hot and sweaty soon though. Well, we got to McDill Point. Here's Will's setup over here. We're just chilling out. Pretty nice view over here. We got here kind of early. I think it's about, what is it, about 3? Almost 3 o'clock. So we've got a lot of time to just hang out and enjoy the pretty day. It's probably about, I don't know, it's probably about 55 or so. Pretty nice. What you digging out there?
Steak.
Got your steak. So you're gonna set up your tarp? Yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of windy out here tonight. Here we are at McDill Point. Will's checking it out. This little section over here we were taking pictures at looks pretty cool over there. One of my favorite spots to camp at. I like it out here. Really nice. Breaking camp. Well, Mr. Will, how was last night? Too windy for you or pretty good? Not too bad. We had a good night. Got down to about, I guess, 27 or so. Nice and sunny. Temperatures increasing pretty quickly. So pretty good night. Had some good breakfast. Will had his cocoa. I had some coffee. I had some West Memphis grits by Packet Gourmet, and a Pop-Tart. And what did you have to eat?
Just some nuts.
Some nuts for breakfast.
And cocoa.
And some cocoa, that's right. That was good, man. So we got to run this ridge all the way down to Stairway, and then we've got to camp past Adams Gap, which I think is probably from here about 10.5 miles or so. 11 miles, I guess. Are we up for it, bud? Are we up for it?
Yeah.
The mileage? All right, we'll see what happens. All right, man, all packed up and ready to go. Ready for our 10-11 miles, man. Temperature's going up. I guess it's, what do we say it was? About 40, 42, 43. So pretty day. I think we're gonna have a good trip. So looking forward to it. Hasta la vista.
Remember when Humberto wrote the Falls, the first village?
Oh yeah. Humberto. Forgot the poles. The titty tree.
I want to see if there is a titty.
Well, we're fixing to go down Stairway to Heaven. This is one of my favorite spots, looking off towards all the Pinhoti and McDill Point and Cheaha Mountain. But this is one of my favorite spots to look down, I guess, before we do the descent down the Stairway to Heaven. I guess if you're going down, it's the stairway to hell, right? All right.
Is this known as the Stairway to Heaven? Right
Yeah,
here?
this whole elevation drop or gain, whatever you want to call it, they call it Stairway to Heaven. And I guess it's about a total of, I think about 1,000 feet drop, something like that. This is a pretty cool little section though right here, isn't it? Now Will is showing off his guns. Show the guns, Will. Uh-oh. He's got the guns going off. What? We have passed Adams Gap. I forgot, I don't even know what time it is. Probably about 2 or so. Probably about a mile and a half, 2 miles from our camp on the Skyway Trail. We'll be there in just a bit. Well, we got camp set up pretty good. We got the fire going. We're both having the, I guess the packet gourmet gumbo. See how that is. Eating a little pita bread with some hummus. And we got the fire going. Got my setup over here. Will's setup is over here. He's using Austin's dream hammock setup, so we're all ready to go. Got the water filtered out. What do you think, Will? Pretty cool spot. Nice water. We kind of washed up a little bit, but the water was pretty cold. We washed up. So what do you think, man? Day 2, everything good? We're feeling good. Did a lot of miles. Pretty tired. I'm tired as heck too, man. That was brutal. About 11 miles. Nice day though, man. Everything was good. Nice campsite. I'm sitting back enjoying the fire. Yep. I don't know, can we see Will? I don't think we can see you, man. I don't see anything. But we can see the fire. I'll turn on my light. Let's see here.
I'm gonna wave it.
There you go.
There you go.
There's Will. You see your head now. And they'll probably just see my light on my head. Sitting back listening to some music. Finally got the fire going. We had an issue with it at first. Eating some hot tamales. Had a great dinner, man. The gumbo was kick butt. The gumbo was really good. The packet gourmet. If you haven't tried it, it's the one to try because it's good. And that soup was good too. What was that called? The Austin, what's the soup that we had last night? The tortilla? Yeah, some sort of a tortilla soup. It was pretty good. That's about 6:30. I think we had some pretty good sleep last night. It's about 27 this morning. Gonna take some good breakfast and head out and do some miles a day. I guess we're gonna do probably about 8 or so. Get to Cheaha Falls. But little cloud cover. So expecting a sunny day, probably in the 50s or so. So it should be pretty. Should be a nice day for hiking. We are fixing to do our miles, and it looks really nice. Looks pretty. Will is decked out and ready to rock, man. And this first part of this trail is a buster. It's straight up, so I always have to kind of take it slow, because if I don't, I get winded real fast because I'm old. Anyway, we're looking forward to a fun day. Nice and pretty. Temperature's getting up there. It's probably about 38. So here we go. Took a little break here at this little stream, little crossing. We had to take our shoes off, or else we would have gotten our shoes wet, or there would have been a good chance but so we took off our shoes. We got probably about, what did we say, about 2 miles to Cheaha Creek? About 2 miles or so not too much further. Pretty cool, isn't it? That view there. Lunch at Cheaha Creek. Feels good out here, doesn't it? Yep. Good stuff, man. Good ramen noodles. Ramen noodles, man. You can't beat them. They're pretty good, especially out in the woods. Well, this is where we're camping on night 3 at Cheaha Falls. It is about 4:15, and got all our wood processed and ready to go. Gonna do get to a little fire tonight. So looking forward to one last night, and then hiking out tomorrow, going past Turnip Seed tomorrow, and then up elevation gain back up Pinhoti, back past McDill Point, and back to the Cheaha Trailhead. So I think tomorrow we've got probably about 7-8 miles, so not too bad. Well, this is day number 4. Mr. Will's brushing his teeth. We got everything packing up, and I tried a little something special, man. I did some of these deluxe scrambled eggs by Packet Gourmet. I think they turned out pretty good. A little coffee, of course, a little strawberry oatmeal. But we are fixing to head, and I guess we got about 8 miles, and had a good night. It got down to about 25 or so. So we're fixing to hit the trail here shortly. Well, we're leaving our campsite. It was a good night, good morning. It's been 4 beautiful days. Like I said earlier, the weather's been great. Probably the high the whole time, mid-50s, and the low at night, probably 25. So it's been really nice, good backpacking weather. No bugs, no snakes. Not much sweating, so that makes it enjoyable. If you don't mind a little cool, a little cold. So anyway, gonna enjoy the hike today. Look at that, it's pretty good, man. The Willmeister. Well, we just got back up to Pinhoti on the Cheaha Silent Trail, so that was a good 800,000 foot climb. We didn't stop once though. We went right up it, so that was good. Huh? 800 to 1,000, somewhere in there, I guess. But yeah, that was good. We didn't stop. We went straight up the mountain. Awesome. Getting a little cool up here though. It's kind of a little windy, but not too bad. Pretty day. I always say that. Any day, I guess, is a pretty day in the woods. Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
And now we'll have to talk about the day I did the farming first right.
You see beauty,
Right here.
and then you see
I know you
Will.
This is the best view.
cold. It only means you've lost the hope you had on me. I'm over you.
Straight through there is McDill Point. I don't know if you can see it through there, but that's McDill Point from the Pinhoti. So we're fixing to loop around and get to it probably in about another, guessing, mile and a half or so. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? Well, we're a couple of miles from the car, almost there. Getting psyched out about getting a cheeseburger and some fries or something like that. I think this is Hernandez Peak passing by right now. Probably close to 2,400 feet. Probably the highest point of our trip, I think. Well, I made the same mistake that my son made about a month ago. Coming down past Hernandez Peak, looking at Cheaha, instead of cutting to the left here, my son went to the right. And I think there's a trail that actually goes all the way down to Cave Creek. Did the same thing. So, Austin, don't feel too bad. Or maybe I should just feel bad. Lo hicimos, we made it, man. 30 miles. Back to the trailhead. There are a lot of cars here today. It's a pretty Sunday.
Celebratory chips.
Celebratory chips. We did 30 miles. Great time. Man, we did, I think it was awesome, man, don't you? A good trip. Now we're gonna go get something fatty, greasy, and very bad for you.
Y'all want whipped cream?
Oh yeah. You want that, don't you? You don't want that. Just one whipped cream. Extra whipped cream. Triple whipped cream. She's not listening.
My computer. Hey, Greg. What's wrong with it? It's saying
Hey, Will.
placeholder.
Will, are you hungry now?
Yeah.
It says in placeholder.
Well, we chose Zaxby's. This is Will's favorite spot. It's good though. Good stuff. Good after a backpacking trip.